Welcome back to my channel, Sabrina Does It Again, where I do just that. I do it again. I'm gonna lose 60 pounds all over. And this time I'm gonna take you with me and go through how I did it the first time and how I kept it off and how I'm going to keep it off. So today I wanna talk about how I got started with fasting. That's probably the most questions I get is, okay, how do you get started in fasting? How many hours should I do? What is it? And I also wanna talk about my day and what my day looked like today so you can get an idea. I tried to post every single day so you can see what a day in my life looks like and how I'm losing the weight. So today is day 17 for me. I woke up this morning and I stepped on the scale at 180.2, so going back down from my little binge moment that I had. I also did start my period today, so I was looking forward to that because that's going to help release all the water weight that I had been retaining up to starting my period, so that's a whole nother thing. And then I had lunch at 23 hours and 14 minutes fasted, and I had Chipotle with the new cauliflower rice, and I loaded that bowl up since it was my only meal for the day. So I had an iced tea, the Chipotle bowl with steak, guacamole, veggies, hot sauce, pico de gallo. I even got a little bit of the cheddar queso or whatever on the side, so I'm still feeling full from that, and that was at 1 o'clock, so doing pretty good with that. And then I worked all day, and I did light exercises, so just more strength training, like abs and stuff. I really want to do more exercising. I really want to work my muscles up. You know, having more muscles means you burn more calories during the day, so you're able to eat more or intake more calories, I guess, and your body burns more fat. So I really want to focus on strength training. I hate it, but I really want to. I really want my muscles to grow and to use more of my energy. So that was my day. It was really simple, super easy, a really good day. Like, I feel amazing today. So, and yes, I am drinking tons of water. So Chipotle is really salty, okay? So you want to flush out that much sodium with water, because if you don't, you're gonna retain weight. And tomorrow when I weigh in, I wanna see a difference in the scale. I'm so sick of being up 2 pounds. I'm like, okay, come on, get me back down where I was. So I'm excited. I'm gonna flush all of that out tonight. I want to talk about how I got started with fasting. So these, like I said, these are the questions I get the most. So anytime I tell somebody, or somebody asks me, hey, what are you doing to lose weight? And I say, oh, I'm fasted currently for 23 hours, 24 hours. They're like, oh my God, that's so unhealthy. Oh my gosh, that's dangerous. Well, it's not. I used to think the same thing. I used to think, oh my God, that's like anorexia. Like, that's not okay. Well, we're just conditioned to think that way. Yes, anorexia is real and it's very dangerous, and anorexia is also a mental game, and it's horrible. And I wish anybody who has that to get help. For me, fasting was fascinating. My husband is the one who got into it first. I believe he saw some celebrity athlete do fasting or incorporate fasting into their life, and he really went headfirst into fasting and researched it and was like, wow, this is amazing. Like, look at all the benefits to fasting. Look what it can do for your cells and for your body. And I was like, oh, okay. And weight loss? You know, like, oh, weight loss, that sounds amazing. I could do that. I could just not eat. And we immediately jumped into YouTube videos. So I would just watch YouTube video after YouTube video. The person that I found the most helpful was Dr. Jason Fung. I adore him so much. He's straightforward, to the point, and I feel like he really cares about his patients. And he's not your traditional doctor. He is kind of, I guess, unorthodox. Fasting is like, what? Do you put your diabetic clients on fasting? Like, it's just weird. But he's reversed lots of people's diabetes with this, and he teaches you about insulin. And so with fasting, I've learned that letting your insulin drop and not putting any food in your mouth is so good for your body. And it tells your body, hey, please go into the storage that I stored for you for an emergency. I kind of overdid it, you know, we all have this storage. And it tells your body, hey, go into that, okay? Look, I'm not gonna give you any more. You need to go into what you have. And that's how I lost all my weight. I let my body eat its storage. And so I got into Dr. Jason Fung. I watched all his videos on YouTube. I was so fascinated. I loved before and after pictures of people fasting. I joined a fasting group on Facebook and just read through everybody's stories and how everybody's doing, and I asked questions. And I also followed Fledge Fitness on YouTube as well. He does a lot of studying for it, like he reads studies, and I don't like to read, so he does it all for me, and then he just goes over what he finds and he compares notes with people and other people's experiences. He's awesome. So Fledge Fitness, Edward at Fledge Fitness, he is awesome. Go watch his videos. He answers a lot of questions, a lot of burning questions. So I jumped into that and I started. They said the best for women was 16 hours fasting, 8 hours eating, and that you can do most of that in your sleep. So I was like, okay. So I'm not a breakfast person anyways. It always made me feel nauseous to eat breakfast in the morning. I just wasn't hungry, but everybody's like, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, so you better eat. So I did. And as an adult, I kind of stopped eating breakfast, but I would always have maybe a shake or like a juice or something. So they tell you not to consume anything. So that's what I did. I did not consume anything except water or green tea for 16 hours from my last time eating. So I don't remember. This was years ago for me. So I wouldn't eat breakfast, and I would have a light lunch, and I would also have a good sized dinner, and then I'd be done around like 6 or so. And then I'd fast again until lunchtime the next day. So I was really seeing progress with this. On top of eating keto, it just boosted it even more, and I started dropping weight quickly, and it was extremely motivating. So I started doing longer fasts, and then I discovered OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. So I wanted to tap into that, and I would only eat 1 meal a day. So that was putting me at a 20 to 24 hour fast, and if I couldn't get to the meal, it'd be like 26, almost 30 hours fasted. So again, the weight just flew off. And at that point, sticking to keto was hard for me because, it's hard for anybody. Cutting carbs is hard. It's unnatural, especially as an American, because we want our carbs and sugar, and life happens, birthday parties, people want to have pizza parties, people want to have potlucks, and that was my life. So I would practice fasting to not mess up my weight loss progress, and it would work. But when I eat healthy or keto, it really would work even better. And then I started working out after I lost all my weight. And then I felt more comfortable going to the gym when I was a little lighter. That's just a mental thing. And I went ahead and started weight training for a little bit, and that worked a lot. Like, lifting weights was amazing, and you want to work out in your fasted state. So I would get off work, rush over to the gym, get a quick workout in, like 30 minutes to an hour, and then I'd come home and eat, and boy, I was hungry by the end of my workout. But I also was optimizing my fasting time by working out. Your body's using your own storage, your own fuel, for energy. So it was awesome to work out in a fasted state. You always want to work out after 12 hours of fasting, when your body's kicking into its own storage. So yes, that is what helped me. But that is how I got into fasting. That is how I did fasting. I started with 16/8. I recommend all women start with 16/8. I know men have a different suggestion fast time. I know they can go maybe a little longer, but research it. See what you can find. That's what I did. In another video, I'm going to go over all my tools that I use for my weight loss journey. I do use a specific journal that I like to journal in every day. I use a keto blower, the Life Fasting app, and in my next video I'm going to go over and show you all of those things. So stay tuned and look out for that video, because it's going to be key to helping you out and get you where I'm at. Now I can fast 24 to 48 hours and I'm fine. So we'll get you there too if that's something you desire, or just try a 16-hour fast and look up fasting, learn what it is. It means you can absolutely not consume any food or drink that is not water or black coffee or green tea or black tea, no sweeteners. So if you could do that for 16 hours and sleep even half of that, you got it. No, not hard at all. You can do it. It gets easier. I would say after about 2 weeks of doing that, it's a habit. So give it a shot. If you already are fasting, let me know how it's going for you in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys, or if you have additional questions that you want me to answer, leave me a comment. I would love to get back to you. I seriously want to help people like the people helped me. So like this video for me, subscribe to my channel so you can find my videos, and ring the notification bell when I update. I usually update every night, showing you what's at the end of the day and maybe talking about a certain subject. So I will catch y'all on the flip side.